Hi everybody, welcome to this webinar on Mastering Conversational Coaching for Strategic Impact. Just before we start, I wanted to introduce myself. So my name's Trish and I'm the founder and CEO of an EDI people and culture consultancy. I've spent 20 years in corporate working through the entire talent life cycle, and I'm also a qualified coach. But I guess more importantly for this session, I really recognise the power of coaching for transforming not just conversations, but relationships that we have with people as well. I tend to find that now I use my coaching skills in a much more conversational way, rather than kind of a formal, pure coaching environment. But I find it's really, really powerful for being able to get to the heart of what's very, very important for stakeholders and businesses. And that means that we get really a much deeper level of connection and collaboration with people that we're working with. So that's me. That's why I'm here today. And before we kind of dive into the content of the session, I just wanted to share this little quote. And I start pretty much every session that I run using this quote because I think it's really, really powerful. Be brave enough to start a conversation that matters. And the reason that I love this coach is because I think actually having really meaningful conversations is part of what creates the magic when we're in a working or in our personal lives type environment. And the kind of situations we're talking about here in terms of where to apply those conversational coaching techniques are really the ones where you may feel that you're not completely comfortable starting those conversations in the first place. But being brave means that you can start those important conversations. And believe me when I say coaching is one of the tools that will really make a difference to those conversations. And it can be a really helpful thing to have up your sleeve. So our course aims and objectives for the session today are as seen up here. So really to give us the opportunity to explore those principles of conversational coaching and how we apply them to our roles as HR business partners, thinking about how we can master some of those really powerful coaching questions and use them to unlock deeper insights in one-on-one conversations. We'll also look at how we develop those key coaching behaviours, so that mindset really around how we use the coaching behaviours to really foster trust and collaboration when we're working with our stakeholders. And then, because we know that coaching and feedback often come really close together, we'll look at some structured ways of giving and receiving feedback in a really positive and constructive way. And then once we've scooped up all of that knowledge together, we'll wrap it up by looking about how we really integrate those techniques when it comes to looking at your organisation, your roles, and working out when and where to use those tools.